Hello everyone, this is Ms.Tina. Welcome back to our story time. Today, Ms.Tina wants to show you a story. The story's name is Corduroy. Corduroy. Here's a teddy bear. His name is Corduroy. Hello， 大家好，我是 Tina 姐姐，欢迎大家回到我们的听故事学英文时间。今天 Tina 姐姐带来的故事是 Corduroy。Corduroy 是这只泰迪熊，它有什么故事呢？有什么冒险的故事呢？我们一起来看看吧。The bear climbed up the mountain, the bear climbed up the mountain. Corduroy is a bear who once lived in the toy department of a big store. Day after day, he waited with all the other animals and dogs for somebody to come along and take him home. Corduroy 是一只小熊，它住在玩具楼层的大百货公司里面。每一天日日夜夜，他都期待有人呢能够把他接回家。他有希望有主人。The bear climbed up the mountain, the bear climbed up the mountain. The store was always filled with shoppers buying all sorts of things, but no one ever seemed to want a small bear in a green overalls. 这个百货公司每天都有好多个人来买东西哦，可是他们买的都不同的东西，可是从来没有一个人看到这只绿色的小熊，一个穿着绿色工作裤的小熊，从来没有人注意到。Then one morning, a little girl stopped and looked straight into Corduroy's bright eyes. "Oh, Mommy," she said, "look, there is a fairy bear I have always wanted." "Not today, dear," her mother sighed. "I have spent too much already. Besides, he doesn't look new. He lost a button to one of his shoulder straps." 有一天早上，终于有个小女孩看着 Corduroy 的眼睛，然后非常的兴奋，她说：“妈妈，妈妈，妈妈，看，你们赶快看，这就是我一直很想要的小熊哎！”结果妈妈就叹了口气，跟她讲说：“今天不行啊，宝贝，我们已经花太多钱了。除此之外，它也不像是新的小熊啊，你看看，它有一颗纽扣掉了呢。” The bear climbed up the mountain, the bear climbed up the mountain. Corduroy watched them sadly as they walked away. Corduroy 很难过的看着他们离开。I didn't know I had lost a button, he said to himself. Tonight, I will go and see if I can find it. Corduroy 就跟自己讲，他说：“我从来不知道我有颗纽扣不见了耶。今晚我要去找找看，看我能不能找到这颗纽扣。” The bear climbed up the mountain, the bear climbed up the mountain. Late that evening, when all the shoppers had gone and the stores were shut and locked, Corduroy climbed carefully down from his shop and began searching everywhere on the floor for his lost button. 那天晚上当所有的买礼物的人、买东西的人都走了，店呢也关了，门也关起来了。Corduroy 就小心的爬下来，他要开始去找他的纽扣了。他去找所有的地板上都在想，也许他的纽扣掉在地板上，他一直找啊找啊找啊找，都没有找到。The bear climbed up the mountain, the bear climbed up the mountain. Suddenly, he felt the floor moving under him. Quite by accident, he had stepped onto an escalator, and up he went. Could this be a mountain? He wondered. I think I have always wanted to climb a mountain. 结果很奇怪突然之间 Corduroy 觉得他底下地板动了。原来他不小心站上了手扶梯，手扶梯就带他往上爬。然后 Corduroy 就想说，这个是山吗？我一直都很想要爬山呢。The bear climbed up the mountain, the bear climbed up the mountain. He stepped off the escalator as he reached the next floor, and there Before his eyes was the most amazing sight. Table, chairs, and lamps, and sofa, and rows of beds. This must be the palace, Cordy gasped. I guess I have always wanted to live in a palace. 然后接下来手扶梯带他到了下一层楼，他就从手扶梯走下来，在他的眼前啊，实在是太漂亮的美景了啦！有桌子，有椅子，有沙发，有灯，还有一排的床诶。Cordy 就说：“这是不是皇宫啊？我一直都很想要住在皇宫里面呢。” The bear climbed up the mountain, the bear climbed up the mountain. He wandered around admiring the furniture. This must be a bed, he said. I have always wanted to sleep in a bed. And up he crawled onto a large, thick mattress. All at once, he saw something small and round. Why, here's my button, he cried. And he tried to pick it up. But like all the other buttons on the mattress, it was tied down tight. 他在惊讶于这美景的时候啊，这些很漂亮家具的时候，他突然看到了床。他说：“这一定就是床吧？我一直啊都很想要睡在一张床上。”接着他就爬上了床，然后好开心哦。接着他看到床上面有一颗的纽扣。他说：“诶，这不就是我的纽扣吗？”他就大叫。然后他尝试想把这个纽扣拔下来。可是啊，这个纽扣就像其他的纽扣一样，紧紧地缝在了床垫上面，他怎么拔都拔不下来。The bear climbed up the mountain, the bear climbed up the mountain. He yanked and pulled with both paws until pop! Off came the button, and off the mattress cover they toppled. 他呀一直用两只他的前掌一直用力的拔呀拔呀，扯呀扯呀扯，终于扯下来了。可是扯下来同时，他也从床上跌下来了。Bang into a tall floor lamp. Over it fell with a crash. 可是同时啊，有一个可以站在地板上的高高的灯也摔下来了，发出了 crash 的声音。The bear climbed up the mountain, the bear climbed up the mountain. Corduroy didn't know it, but there was someone else awake in the store. The night watchman was going his rounds on the floor above. When he heard a crash, he came dash down the escalator. Now, who in the world did that? He exclaimed. Somebody must be hiding around here. 可是 Cordy 不知道的事情啊，他以为只有他醒着。可是呢，有晚上的百货公司的守门员听到声音了，他正在看上面的楼层，一听到声音，赶快冲下电梯，还要看是谁。他说是谁做这件事情的？一定有人躲在这里面。The bear climbed up the mountain, the bear climbed up the mountain. He flashed his light under and over sofa and bed until he came to the biggest bed of all, and there he saw 2 fuzzy brown ears sticking up from under the cover. Hello, he said. How did you get upstairs? 接着啊，他找了又找，又找了沙发底下，他用他手电筒照沙发底下、床底下都没有找到，直到他来到最大的这一张床，突然看到2只毛茸茸的耳朵露在床单的外面、棉被的外面。他就说 ：“Hello， 你怎么会跑到楼上来呀？” The bear climbed up the mountain, the bear climbed up the mountain. The watchman tackled Corduroy under his arm and carried him down the escalator and set him on a shelf in the toy department with the other animal and dog. 接着这个看门人啊， 就把熊熊啊夹在他的腋下，从手扶梯下来，把它放回了玩具的楼层，放在柜子上，让它好好的睡觉，跟其他的朋友们一起睡觉。The bear climbed up the mountain, the bear climbed up the mountain. Corduroy was just waking up when the first customer came into the store in the morning, and there, looking at him with a wise, warm smile, was a sad little girl he'd seen only the day before. "Hi, I'm Lisa," she said, "and you are going to be my very own bear. Last night, I counted what I have set in my piggy bank, and my mother said I could bring you home." 当 Cordy 一大早起床的时候，他一睁开眼睛，看到第一个客人就是有个很温暖、很漂亮的笑容的小女生哎。诶，这个小女生不就是昨天来看她的那个小女生吗？那个小女生就跟她介绍自己，她说：“你好，我叫 Lisa， 你呀即将会成为我的特别的小熊哦。昨天晚上啊，我数了我存的小猪桶的里面的钱，发现钱够诶，我妈妈说我可以带你回家哦。” The bear climbed up the mountain, the bear climbed up the mountain. "Should I put him in a box for you?" the sales lady asked. "Oh, no, thank you," she answered, and she carried Cordy home in her arm. 然后那个售货员就问他说：“我要帮你把小熊放在盒子里吗？” Lisa 说：“不用了，谢谢你。”她就抱着小熊赶快离开喽。She ran all the way up 4 flights of stairs into the family's apartment and straight into her own room. 她4阶的跑，很快的跑到他们家的公寓的楼梯，然后直接冲进她的房间。The bear climbed up the mountain, the bear climbed up the mountain. Corduroy blinked. There was a chair and a chest of drawers, and alongside it's a girl-sized bed, still a little bed, just the right size for him. The room was small, nothing like the animal's palace in the department store. "This must be home," he said. "I knew I had always wanted a home." Cordy 呢，他就一直在眨眼睛，然后看着眼前。他看到了椅子，看到了抽屉，看到了个小女生睡的床，在小女生睡的床旁边有个小小的床，哎，就是她的 size 的床。他好开心，好开心哦！虽然这个家小小的，不像皇宫这么大，可是他说，这一定就叫做家吧。我一直都很想要有个家。Lisa sat down with Corduroy on her lap and began to sew a button on his overalls. "I like you the way you are," she said, "but you will be more comfortable with your shoulder strap fastened." Lisa 呢，就把小熊啊放在他的膝盖上，坐在椅子上，开始帮他缝纽扣。Lisa 说呢，我喜欢不论你什么样子，但是我觉得我帮你缝了纽扣呢，你的裤子也会比较舒服，你也会感到比较舒服。The bear climbed up the mountain, the bear climbed up the mountain. "You must be friends," said Corduroy. "I have always wanted a friend." "Me too," said Lisa and gave him a big hug. Corduroy 说：“你一定就叫做朋友吧？我一直都好想有个朋友哦。” Lisa 说：“我也是。”然后给他一个大大的拥抱。The bear climbed up the mountain, the bear climbed up the mountain. Today, we are going to introduce a word, button. Button, B-U-T-T-O-N, button.Button 就是纽扣的意思哦。希望你们学到单字，喜欢这个故事。我们下次见，拜拜。